Are you a slut? That is a very unusual way for anyone to start a YouTube video or indeed a conversation. However, it's how I'm starting my video today. So we're going to try and distinguish if you are a slut, what a slut is, and is even a real thing. Now, there's two types of sluts. In my personal world, in my mind, there are two types of slut. There is, by the way, in my mind, slut applies to both males and females. It's not directed at females, it's not directed at males. If a male is going off having sex with different people every single day, no strings attached, going about it, he's a slut. Girl does the same, she's a slut. Simple as that. However, the types of sluts. There is a sexual slut, and there is a relationship slut. Maybe even a band slut, but that's something completely different. So we're going to start off with a relationship slut. So a relationship slut is someone that can be in a relationship for not overly amount of time, under a year we'll say, so a really short amount of time. And they can be in a relationship, then just jump like that from one to another, with no feelings for the previous individual. They can do this many times, so it could be like one person, jump to another 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 person, just jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship. Now, there isn't anything inherently wrong with this, because this can be viewed in either of two ways. Either they are really fond of the high of when a relationship starts, but aren't really into the actual, how a relationship actually is. So once a relationship starts to get serious, they bail out and go to another one, which is what I think happened with me personally in my previous relationship. It was getting serious and I went, oh, fuck no, let's go with this person. So there's that. And the other thing that could be going on in their mind is it's the high. It's the high of a relationship. It's the high is there, and then once a relationship is dulling down, and it's just kind of becoming normalized, they go away, and because they want how a relationship is at the beginning. Because no relationship that's together for a long time is the same at the beginning as it is at the end. Now, another kind of relationship slut that could still be used in the same way is someone that's a slut and they jump from relationship to relationship, but it's because they're never finding true happiness. Because I know one of my friends particularly just said yes to an individual that asked them out simply because they didn't want to be alone. And they just said yes. They didn't have any feelings for them. They grew feelings for them over time. But it's a very unusual sort of situation, that, because basically no matter what kind of relationship slut you are, is you go around hurting people. That is generally what a relationship slut will do. A relationship slut will do. So no matter what way it is, all are excusable, because if it makes you happy to do, then you do it. Obviously, if you're the jumping just to get the high, or jumping just from relationship to relationship because you don't like serious commitment, I fucking hate you and you're a bitch. Male, female, you're a cunt. However, if you're jumping just to them between because you aren't happy, you're not achieving happiness in your relationship, you need to stop before you jump into another relationship and find out what it is you're looking for. Get a piece of paper, maybe a notebook, thing on a computer, whatever the fuck you like, and just write out what makes you happy in a person. And once you find that, look for that person. Because the person that loves you and you love them will exist out there. In my mind, there is someone for everyone, no matter what. Maybe they're going to look like a fucking toad, but they'll exist. Because a relationship should never be based around looks either. It should never be, oh, you're hot, but you're a bit of a dick, but you're pretty hot. Because I would never, like, if I was completely in love with someone, and they had like a horrible accident and their face got completely destroyed, I wouldn't care, because you're already in love with them. Looks do not add to a relationship. They can add to it, but it's not an important thing. And plus, if someone is in love with you, you're beautiful no matter what. But yeah, so relationship sluts, they go around hurting people. The way to tell if you are a relationship slut is count how many relationships you've had in the past year. If you're using more than one hand, you're definitely a relationship slut. Now, a sexual slut, which are just generally not nice people. Well, they could be nice people, but they're generally not smart. Because a sexual slut is someone that can jump just from sexual partner to sexual partner to sexual partner, even having more than one in one day, which I think is fucking crazy. Like, I personally never had just a hookup. Like, I've never just gone and just had sex with someone, just me. And that's not a thing that's ever come up. I've had opportunities to do such a thing, but I would never actually do it, because in my personal opinion, sex is meaningless without love. There's no point having sex with someone that you don't love. It's completely pointless, and there isn't a reason for it, because sex is, in my eyes, a part of love. and there's no point in doing something like that if there's love involved. It can be pleasurable, but if you have sex with people you don't love, and then you have sex with someone that you do love, the sex that you have with someone that you love will be a lot more enjoyable. How many times have I said love in this video? Jesus Christ. If anyone tries to subtitle this, good luck. Love. Love, 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 love. People just clicked off there. Check the analytics in the week, everyone just drops off there. But I say if you're a sexual slut, I would say you need to stop and take a long hard look at yourself, because you're generally not a nice person. Like, you need to stop what you're doing, because it's not healthy. For one, I mean, the friends with benefits thing is, so what happens if the person does get pregnant? You're using condoms. Condoms aren't always effective. Pull out, nothing's truly effective. They get pregnant, don't get an abortion, boom, you're fucked. So there's so many risks. There's STDs. There's fucking everything. Don't fucking do it. That's my advice to you. Don't fucking do it. Relationship slut, just write out what you want, and because I can guarantee if you're jumping from relationship to relationship, you'll end a relationship and then later down the line you'll regret it. I can guarantee you of that, because I've spoken to people that ended a relationship when they were younger and they'd regret it for the rest of their lives, because some people throw away the people that only truly love them. I think Onision did that as well. I'm not going to mention the ex's name. It wasn't Shiloh, so don't go into that. But there was another ex that I think was the one person that truly was his soulmate, and he fucked that. But, yeah. I would say, be careful when you're throwing away a relationship, because you never know if you'll regret it later down the line. This video took a weird turn. If you're a sexual slut, go away, think about your life. If you're a relationship slut, just have a bit of a think anyway. Anyway, so this video just took a weird sort of wacky turn. But anyway, so here are 4 other videos that are on my channel, are all very good. There's my banned sluts video, and there's the outtakes. Watch that one, and then watch that one. This one's funny, but that one's also, they're both pretty damn good anyway. That's what I'm trying to say, they're all pretty damn good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace!